Just basically what you're looking
Oh,
for.
I got vision.
I got vision, all right.
Hi, Percy. What's up, buddy? Would you go bear?
Wee, look at me. I'm spinning in circles.
You spin
Yeah.
me right round.
Right round, baby, right round.
But Doral, this fisherman, that you've spoken with recently, he's basically welcomed you into this small, little camp that he's got. The smell of rotting fish and guts are basically, emanating from a couple different
Yummy.
areas that he's got buckets of this. And, he's managed to catch some fish, that much is certain. He certainly seems to be what he says he is. You guys had, I believe someone had tried to do an insight check on him to see whether or not, yeah, Gil was just doing an insight check on him to see whether or not he was lying to you guys. And he seems very genuine. He seems a little creepy from the way he described everything going on here, but he doesn't seem the type that's trying to hide something or lie to you guys.
I don't trust him.
Yeah, that was everyone else's reaction as well. Like, this son of a bitch.
Why are you out here in the middle of a lake?
My house has made us all paranoid.
You do well, yeah, right. It's all the other campaigns. But you had been told by Viandra and Talmar that the people from the village actively trade fish with him for their goods and stuff, and that way everybody benefits. So nobody else really comes out here because the woods are dangerous and there is stuff that, is running around, and they really don't want to have any part of that. They're just safer as a community as a whole. Um, the other side note, I can't believe I forgot to talk to you guys about this. This is another thing in the recap that I should have mentioned. The Elder Nesbit had also mentioned to you that there was a town to the northeast of here following the road that you should avoid because the people there had gotten sick. And this had
Oh,
been
that does sound
years ago.
familiar.
And he had told you that they stopped doing trade with them because they wouldn't open their gates for them, and they basically, cut off all contact. And everyone had shifted all of their trade to travelers coming through, in addition to sending it south to Duskin. So you knew that was the information. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to fill you in on that, Cody, because that is another piece of information that we had discussed last session that I forgot to talk about. There's a lot that happened
Sounds
with
like
this
it's
elder Nesbit.
important.
Um,
So
wink, wink, everyone. No, but okay, so Doral in front of you, it's so weird getting halfway into a conversation trying to recap this. Doral in front of you has basically just regaled you with this really strange story about, the zombies and the undead crawling their way from the lake and, coming onto the shoreline, and that he, suspects that there's something awful happening here. Um, Other than that, you really haven't said anything else to him. Does anyone want to take the lead on this? Is there any questions you have for him or anything like that?
He also stated that it's dangerous to go over there, correct? Like the whole, like that's where
He
they
said
come from.
he claims that that island is haunted.
Right.
Haunted by Gil's mama.
Hey.
Haunted.
um.
I don't even know my mom.
Is
Sadly, that's a story for all of you. Definitely.
did he come from like a little like raft boat thing, or is he fishing just out in the outskirts?
Yeah, he was just in literally a little paddle boat. They're nothing special.
Okay.
He's just using it. You can see he's got a fishing net that he throws out, and he's got a couple fishing rods and some other basic supplies here at the camp. He's got a fire that he basically has going for cooking and things like that. there's nothing nefarious here about him, at least. Not that you can tell.
So the
Not that I
waters
would,
itself
No, I'm
seem
joking.
safe.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I said, so the waters itself seem safe, considering you're able
Can you
He
to
say
looks to
go
you,
out in it.
yeah, he looks to you, Glorfindel, and goes, "No, as long as you stay close to the shore, you should be fine."
What happens if you get too close over there? What lingers in the waters?
Again, I would avoid it. There's something off about it. As long as I've been here, there's just been a strange mist that rolls over the lake, and it seems to come from there.
How far is this from the land, by the way? Like,
It's a pretty big chunk away. I mean, put it this way, with elven eyes, you guys can see it, far off into the distance. Everyone else, it's just a blur. It's just this mound and an island on the horizon line.
I
I mean,
don't
you're
see
talking
it.
about miles of travel in the water to get to this.
Oof.
My dwarven eyes see nothing.
Yeah,
My
the
human
only
eyes
people
see
who
shit.
even remotely noticed was Glorfindel and Carrie Ann. The two of them were like, "What the hell is that?" And everybody else is like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So again, like the privilege of their racials, they are the only reason they saw what they saw.
Mm.
Corvic's gonna go to the water and start splashing in it a little bit. Start cleaning off his axe.
All right, as you approach the water, and you begin looking down, surprisingly, the water's kind of clear here. And, at least near the shoreline. But you can see it definitely starts to descend and get deep very quickly. I mean, you lose complete vision of, anything on the shoreline, maybe about 10 feet out. And, it's a pretty big lake. I mean, the fact that he says that there's things crawling out of this as you begin looking around, there doesn't look to be anything nefarious. There doesn't look to be anything, terrible here.
Corvic's gonna peer deep into the lake in solemn silence and reflect upon his past.
I'm gonna go up and push him into the lake with my boot.
Oh,
Can I use my dwarven resilience?
You hear him coming.
No, look, it's Alan, huh?
I turn around and try to grab it. You're coming
Pull him in,
too!
throw him in face first. Yeah.
are you sure it was Corn that tried to push him in the lake and he wasn't over there napping? Now, I don't know. I am interested in this thing, but
I mean, we can try and do the lake, but I mean,
how
do we have
far?
more important things to do?
I mean, the whole reason why we went over here was because the village mentioned about.
For sure.
Does this guy know about Dad?
Does anyone know about Dad?
Oh my God, that's another thing from Elder Nesbit. He had mentioned that someone from the monastery had come through and was
Yeah, that's
asking
right.
about geographical locations in the area because he was trying to map things out.
Yep.
That
I
was
do remember
another
that.
thing we had mentioned. Jesus Christ, I can't believe I forgot to add that.
Did anybody? That's a good question, actually, Corvic. Did anybody come over here from? Do people know about the monastery? Like us?
Oh yeah, the
okay.
Blacksmith Monastery is a wide known
okay.
thing.
Anybody come from the monastery recently to discuss locations or figuring out what things were or anything with you?
No, I haven't seen anybody in the last couple of years who wasn't someone from the village. Every now and then they get settlers that pass through trying to do trade with them, and they might beckon me for something amongst that kind of trade, but no, I haven't seen anybody from the monastery out here.
Weird. So maybe he means he didn't come out this way, but he was in the town.
Well,
Corvix
regardless,
cleaning his stuff.
Do you, as you wander here, have you ever seen anything come out from there or from the lake itself?
yeah, and as part of the previous conversation that you guys were having with him, he swears up and down he had watched at least 3 of these zombies come crawling up out of the lake onto the shoreline. And it's when Elder Nesbitt's people had come out here to talk with him and for trade and everything, that's when he had mentioned to them, well, they had been attacked in the village prior to this by one of these zombies. So his story actually coincided with what they were talking about. So all of these things add up, and that's that's why Elder Nesbitt sent you out here, was because he claims that that Doral was the first one to see them for any of this stuff that was happening, and it's clear that the lake has some sort of connection to what he's talking about. And again, you don't think he has any reason to lie to you about this stuff.
It seems like the zombies are coming from the lake then, from what they're saying.
I think it's from
Yes.
this mount, whatever this is.
Oh, for sure. It's definitely got to be that. That just means we have to go in there.
Do you have any extra? How close have you ever gotten out there? What's the limit
I've
that
passed by it before, but if I'm being truthful, I'd prefer not to go.
Has anything ever come to try to reach out at you from the waters itself, or have you just seen things and spooked you enough to make you keep you
things beneath the water, enough to make your bones chill, scraping nature, not anything I would care to endure. And again, I don't recommend you go out there. I recommend keeping away. If you value your safety, I wouldn't go.
Well, it's a good thing we're done. What?
It's haunted.
It very well could be haunted. We just seems like nobody has taken the initiative to find out.
Well,
hey, why do we want to go to the island?
Zombies.
So Elder
We're supposed-
Nesbitt had offered you guys a reward. Particularly,
Yeah.
he had alluded to the fact that he would give you guys his magical sword that he used in his adventuring days
Yes.
as a reward for going and investigating and putting an end to whatever's going on. Because he doesn't want the people of his village to be in danger anymore.
Magical sword.
Gotcha.
I don't even know who uses swords.
I got a big ol' axe.
Yeah, it's true. I use a mace. Does no one in our party use a fucking sword?
It's pretty funny, honestly.
I don't know.
You can always keep it for trade too. You know, if you guys ever ended up getting it.
Yeah, it's true. We could definitely use it for money.
For clarity, right? Magical items are not super common in this game.
Yeah.
It's a
Or
mouse
someone
game.
could
No way.
Someone could just start using a sword, honestly. I mean, it could be good to help the people of this town, because if this is continuing to happen, I mean, we were lucky that we were here to help, but I mean, I can't imagine if zombies in that number come again that they would have much success on their own. Because that was quite a number that we had dealt with.
I agree.
Corvic's gonna reach down to the water and take a sip out of it.
Oh,
It's actually surprisingly cold and fresh. I mean, this is untarnished by,
Miles,
society
how
in
many?
general.
I'm
I
gonna
can't remember
look to the group.
how many zombies did we fight?
At least a dozen.
That's right. It was a lot.
Yes,
I'm
it
gonna
was.
look to the group, and she's like, tastes like necromancer.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Doesn't that make you a cannibal?
how would you know what necromancer tastes like?
Well, you see, there's this funny taste that each person had. No, I'm kidding.
You guys taste that?
You
Tastes like
taste like human
people.
flesh in there?
Oh
A
boy.
little
Oh my
people-y.
gosh.
Little long piggy.
Is that Soylent Green?
I'll salt
Holy
to that
crap.
one.
Oh goodness.
Just so you know, Corvic can taste necromancers. That's canon now.
You can taste
But Doral is looking at all of you, as you're in the midst of having this discussion with him and telling you, I wouldn't feel comfortable having, you go out there. I think it's a bad idea.
Want to come?
I'm afraid it's not worth the risk.
We haven't made. We sometimes have we sometimes make bad decisions.
Don't we all?
But I think this one might be worth investigating just to make sure that everyone is safe.
Well, if
And
you're,
it could give us some answers into maybe some other questions that we have regarding a few other entities that we've been dealing with.
well,
Also, father would probably want us to save those people.
Oh, for sure he would.
and Carrie Ann, thinking back on it, you realize your father, his mantra effectively was always help those in need. And this is a perfect fit for everything he stood for.
Nice.
Doral looks to all of you and says, well, if you're set on going out there and looking around, I can't just, well, and you see as he looks at, his boat, and he says, you can't fit too many people in these. You'll have problems. Maybe 3 people to a boat. But again, if this helps Briar Hollow and prevents any of those things from happening, and you say you're going to do what you're going to do, I don't see any harm behind it. But I can't just let this go. This is my livelihood, these boats. If you don't come back, I have no way of getting them. You realize very quickly he's asking for some kind of compensation if you let him use the boat.
Yeah. Do we have what the fuck do we have? What's in my inventory?
You'll see Corvic start taking out one of his gold beads from his beard. that he
I thought you were gonna
has.
say your butt.
He pulls it right out of his prison pocket.
Right out of his asshole.
Secret.
So, you know that, just these kind of things are not cheap, and they're not easy to come by, and they're not easy to make, especially in the environment that you're all in right now. These are settlers, and these are people who have come north with practically nothing, and it probably took him a great deal of time to either make or ascertain the funds to get these boats.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is, if someone was the merchant, I would give you a pretty insightful detail here, but as of right now, all
None
of
us
you,
are.
you know how valuable these are based on his situation alone, but beyond that, you have no idea what the actual value of this stuff is.
Okay, well then I'll take a second beat off.
And I'm assuming that you say there's 3 to a boat, that you're not willing to
Yes.
at least take a trip there and back.
No, friend, it's a fool's errand.
Howard.
I'm gonna take out my Blackstone.
That's it.
It's an item he started with.
Yeah, I
Would
have
you
that
be
too.
interested in letting us use your boats and you hang on to one of my more prized items?
Well, I don't see why not. That sounds like a fair trade. What's it do? And you realize very quickly he's very ignorant. He has no idea what it is.
Do any of us know what it is?
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
it's well, Korvik knows what it is, and I believe Glorfindel knows what it is, but beyond that, you guys really don't know.
Okay.
It's a magical stone that when you crack when it cracks open, everything goes into a blur and everything's obscured and you can't see anything and everyone's. It's a really good thing to get away from things. It's like
Oh, that's
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's like
And he
a
looks at you and he says that could be valuable in the wilds here. I could see that being very valuable.
yeah,
This is-
yeah.
I suppose,
too.
yes. For the time being, I'll hold on to this. And
You guys are starting to
just-
realize that Korvik is a very bad negotiator.
you just return the boats, and we should be fine.
Are any of us good
Fantastic.
negotiators?
My
All
name's
right, for the
Korvik.
time
Allegedly.
being, I am going to remove that Blackstone from your inventory for the time being, and then we will add that back in the event that you return his boats.
Guys, we
Hey,
really gotta
you can
return
give
these
us- you can-
boots.
Listen, have a little bit more faith in us, Miles.
We're
All right.
returned with
He's
the
like, I'm
different
just
boat.
gonna delete that item now. You guys aren't coming back.
Dorian takes his hands and says, I give you my vow. I vow on my master Aemon that I will never lie to you, and we will return your boats.
Well, thank you, lass. And he says, but no, thank you. And you see, he doesn't know how to take that. But as you say this to him, you realize, after you give him something valuable, all of a sudden he's like, well, he's like, this is how you use the oars. And you see as he starts showing you how to use it, and he says, but you got to make sure when you get to the shoreline, you pull it up. I don't know how many of you are versed in any kind of nautical ways, but just make sure that it doesn't get taken back out onto the lake. You lose it, you'll have no way of coming back.
Gotcha.
All right, after having secured the boats and you're looking around this campsite, all of you have taken a long rest previous to this, and you guys slept, and you guys decided you were going to get started like 12 hours later the next day. And it took you
Is that what
2
we did?
hours to get out here to where you're at right now. So you guys are working on completely fresh. You guys are wide-eyed and, ready for the day. And
Like, what is it like?
Yeah.
Middle of the day then, or?
no, it's 8 a.m.
Oh, it's 8 a.m.
real early.
Oh. Dang, we got the whole day. That means Miles is gonna make us use all of our resources right away, and then we have to do nothing for the rest of the
Oh
day.
no, I'm joking. Wow, I don't even know what to say right now.
Like we haven't been in that position before.
The rudest.
Personal attack.
I'm getting real upset with how you're pegging me.
But Gil will look at him and say, "Thank you. You are doing a great service for the people of this village. It will not go unthanked."
You immediately realize the ego goes over his head. He's like, "Well, I try. I just do the right thing every now and then, and it'll come back to me."
Is there anything else you can tell us before we go out there with your boats to make sure that we come back?
I can't say I really know what's out there. I just, like I said, that the island's haunted. I still say you shouldn't go.
Do you mind if we borrow some of your lanterns?
Lanterns? Well, I only have the one.
Great, I'll take that. Grab it.
And you see he goes to protest, and he's like, and then you just take it and you walk.
I think Carrie Ann can take care of our.
I go towards the boats.
All right, Corvic, what are you doing with the boats?
I'm just getting them set up so that we can go ahead and make sure that we're.
All right, one of
ready
them
to go.
has just been pulled up on the shore. The other one's upside down and hasn't been set up at all or anything.
Oh no!
Oh,
you
yeah,
see
I'll
as-
lift that bad boy up.
The second Doral sees you, Corvic, approach the boat, he walks over and he starts removing his fishing gear and his tackle and his fishing net and everything else from the boat, and he makes it completely free and clear for you guys to get into it and take off. Who's getting into what boats? Because like I said, you can only fit 3 to a boat.
This feels weirdly important.
It most definitely is.
I like how you say that. This feels like it's going to have consequences.
One boat's gonna be by itself, or one boat's gonna only have 2 people, so that's gonna be a little rough.
Yeah, Corvic will be in the last boat in the back of the boat.
Okay.
I feel like Corvic, you should have Carrie Ann
I was gonna say because I'm really squishy.
and maybe Corin, maybe
Oh,
me and
Can, you're not that
Orphandale.
squishy. And Corvic pokes her a little bit.
Leaves a bruise on her.
Oh no.
Maybe me and Glorfindale can be in the other boat. I think we would be okay if anything happened. The 2 of us.
All right. I'll get in
Okay,
the boat. I'll give the oars over to Gil and start yelling, "Heave!"
Wow.
That was your plan, Gil.
Who's using the oars in the other boat with Corvic?
Corvic will.
Corvic's going to? Okay. So in order to so for clarity, in order for you to use the oars, well, actually you could use them at the back or in the middle. You just can't do it if you're at the front. Okay. So, you guys get into the boats and you take off. Give me one moment to pull this up.
Gil, you want to race?
Actually, I'm up for that.
You can hear the wind ripping through the water and across the lake.
Maybe another time, Gil. This is gonna get a little bit more serious than I thought.
Yes, let's focus on making it to the island.
Can you guys hear the music playing?
I can't hear the music, but I can. The wind's coming through.
I don't hear anything.
As you're rowing along, you realize that the island's in the distance are extremely far away, and it might take a little bit of time to get there. After continuous rowing from Gil and Korvik, this isn't really a fun process. It's a beautiful view. I mean, you realize how isolated and alone all of you are. And the further out you get, you turn back and see Doral begin to fade into this tiny figure behind you. And eventually, you can't even see him anymore. Glorfindel and Carrie Ann, you can see him fine, but he still is very small as he begins to diminish further and further and further the more out you go. And you realize very quickly he wasn't wrong in a sense. As you look around you, something feels off. Everything's still, yet at the same time, the wind billowing across the lake, creating ripples and small waves in the process. It's like there's just something that it rubs you wrong about where you are. And you don't know if it's because of the story he told you or the implications of everything that's been discussed already. But again, you feel like something's wrong. And as you go further and further towards your goal, you can now almost clearly see the mound in front of you. There's a stone arch leading above an opening, this doorway descending into the hill. All of you can almost clearly see it at this point. You might be roughly a quarter of a mile off at this point. And this right here, Korvik, this is Gil and Korvik.
Oh no.
As the two of you are literally rowing along, everyone else is kind of just absorbing everything around them and enjoying the sights. And primarily, they're looking at the island and they're trying to discern if there's anything odd or fishy about the island itself. And the two of you realize something almost immediately.
God damn it.
As you're rowing, you realize you're not moving forward. You're not moving anywhere, in fact. Within a few seconds of that realization, you hear scraping. All of you hear scraping on the underside of your boats. Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh
Don't-
shit.
do not roll off of that, and don't roll off your character sheets. Remember, I've got to add you to this individually, and then I'll have you roll off
Oh,
of the
you son of a
combat order.
bitch.
So Carrie
How
Ann,
many people are in my boat?
So the people that are in your boat is Carrie Ann and Corin. So
Okay.
I'm putting you at the rear of this boat. This
I
is
immediately
Yeah.
pick up
Corin.
corn as a shield.
You will use Corin as a shield.
Click it
And
on
then
the
Carrie-
outside of the first box, like the outside box. There's two
far-
I
boxes.
cast fireball. Corn,
And
cast
then
fireball.
Glorfindel and Gil in this boat. So for you guys,
How far did you say we were from the?
There we go. This is wonderful.
Oh, that wanted to be a 20.
Come on, Gil. Oh, fuck me.
It's all right, guys. I'm leading the way.
If that, I really hope that's not what the rest of my rolls are gonna be like today.
you know what?
What is all
You
that?
win some, you lose some.
How many fucking dice are you rolling, dude?
What? What are you talking about? I'm not. What are you talking about?
Holy.
What
Oh, no,
in
that's
the
Glorfindel.
world
Can we
Okay.
roll now?
are you talking about?
I just hear dice rolling. Is that you?
No, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Can we roll
You
now?
have to go over to the combat log that for the initiative order for
Yeah.
for Corin,
Oh, I
and you
see.
gotta you have yes, there you go. That way you're not you added yourself.
Nat 20!
You literally added yourself again.
I
Instead
rolled.
of
I
doing what I
pressed the
told you.
button. I
You
pressed
son
the.
of a bitch.
Fuck you. I pushed the stupid button that you put there, and it did that. So that's on you.
I don't believe you. Okay, so the first one you rolled was a 17, so I will delete.
Oh,
the
was it?
22.
Was it?
I will delete the 22.
How was the 22 not the first one?
Because I'm looking at it right now.
Fuck
The first one
you.
you rolled was a 17. All right.
Always got.
So all of you hear this scraping. It's not a
Carrie Ann's
surprise.
in there twice
But-
also.
Korvik and is she? Oh shit.
You can get rid of her 12 though.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh.
My bad.
Oh, I see. The first roll's a 12.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's okay to keep 22. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
Thank you for mentioning that.
How
All
many
right,
zombies are
you-
going to be on here?
You hear, as of now, scraping on the bottom of your boats. Korvik, Gil, both of you immediately recognize you're not moving. You're stagnant in the water. Within a few moments, all of you watch as bony hands begin to grapple the outsides of your boats and try to claw their way up the sides of them towards you.
So skeletons can swim. Good to know.
How far are we from the edge?
You're about a quarter of a mile.
See, I was really thinking that it would be too deep for them to swim up to our boat.
Not in Miles' fucked up world.
What a jerk.
Skeletons have swim speed. All right. That said, we are going to start the initiative here. No one is surprised. You hear this terrible noise, and then you're all watching as the hands are reaching up the side.
Yay.
The first one you see as it immediately reaches up over the side and tries to grab Corin, and you see as it
No.
splashes at him,
Oh,
trying to pull him off the side as it's in the process of doing this.
Miles.
Yes.
I go first anyways.
Oh, you're using your ambush. Yep, go ahead.
As soon as I see, we'll just say this one, sticks its face out
Yes.
and goes to grab, I'm punching in its face.
Okay.
I'm
go
just
ahead,
gonna
give me a
grab a
roll.
hold of its collarbone that's just sitting there and use the force of pulling it upwards towards me, and my other fist just smash it twice.
Okay.
Get off my boat.
I'm convinced that guy's a necromancer.
Yeah.
I told you I tasted necromancer!
Oh no! The fisherman is raising skeletons.
Does that 20 hit?
All right, that is definitely a hit.
I would hope so. Oh, I was wanted to go to a 6 so bad.
Okay. Why did it say minus 12 points of damage? Oh, was that a crit? No.
It's a dirty
Oh,
20.
it's saying it's blocked by a wall.
Oh, not again.
Why does this do this? It makes no fucking sense. There's no
It's
goddamn
the
wall there.
wall.
I'm looking at it.
It's
The
the
first thing I
walls
did
again.
is like get in here and start looking. There's no fucking wall. There's no goddamn wall.
You can't escape the walls.
Tell me how you really feel.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 is a hit. I like how the first one attacks and like, fucking goes through, but the second one doesn't.
Yeah,
And I'm trying to figure out why it would do that.
yeah, it's not letting me roll damage.
Oh, you clearly put a wall within that time frame.
Yeah, Miles, what the
Anyways,
fuck, dude?
so there's something with the mod fucking it up somehow. Go ahead and click your unarmed strike damage off of there. The monk's unarmed strike damage is 1d6 plus 4. Will it let you roll that?
Yeah, I got it.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay, so you end up dealing actually that second one's a miss.
Oh
It's a
no.
12. So as you go about attacking it, you see as its hand immediately comes up, and as it goes to reach up, you punch it in the side of the head. You see as bone shatters on the impact of you hitting, and then as you go to swing again, the boat teeters and goes back and forth as you make this wild attack towards it. And then immediately it reaches up to try and grab you, and you try and stave it off. However, it's just not effective. You kick out and you manage to miss it. You just slip and almost fall as in the process of trying to do this on the boat. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's all.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Corin, you realize the skeletons on either side of you that are crawling their way up are surrounding all of you at this point. It reaches up in an attempt to grab you specifically. I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
No.
Could be wrong. Give me 1 second. I hope that's
Oh
correct.
no.
Why can't I do an acrobatics check?
It's a strength or dexterity saving throw based on the roll here.
I'd rather use my dexterity saving throw. I have a bonus to it.
Yeah, it's your choice. Whatever's higher.
Yay.
Woohoo!
Okay, Corin, this skeleton reaches up to grab you, and you feel as it starts to grip at your clothing to pull you over the side, and instead, you literally just try and loosen up your robes, and it grabs your robes, and you see as its hands slice through your robes instead of pulling you, and you just by pure reaction manage to get away from being grabbed and pulled into the lake. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh. Too many.
Okay. I'm sorry. Corin, you are up here. This has just happened to you. You've almost just been pulled into the water. Is the music playing for you guys? I'm just curious.
No.
What the fuck?
Lucy, do you have the music?
No.
I can hear wind, and that's it.
See if I
Can I
can.
cast?
Go ahead.
Can I cast Thunder Wave on the two next to me and Carrie Ann?
Yeah, it's in a 15-foot cube emanating from you. So the way it works is, if you cast it to the left of you, you affect, 3 squares wide and 3 squares out from you, like that. Okay. All right. Well, it went through with the damage already and everything. You cast with a clap of your hands, and you send this emanating boom that ripples across the water and literally throws it back, along with the two skeletons proceeding to climb their way up into the boat. And in doing so, you see as they almost entirely lose their grip in this, one of them clings onto the boat while the other one is thrown back entirely. This one is thrown back 10 feet, and this one stays where it is. All right. Corn, is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
Where's Alan at? How do I bring Alan onto the map?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll do it. I apologize. I'll drag him out. We'll say he's sitting on your shoulder right now.
Okay. Okay, Alan. Go to Carrie Ann to give her the help action from being like pulled or anything like that. Can I do that?
Give her the help action. You already used your action to cast the spell. Help actions are for skills. You can't give somebody advantage on saving throws. Skills are attacks. And in this campaign, the help action for skills requires you to basically be proficient
I'll have Korvik
with the skill.
I'll have it going. You have Korvik advantage on attacks against this one.
Okay. You send Alan out and beckon him to help Korvik. It immediately flies around to the other side of this skeleton and begins pecking at the back of it while it's, Korvik is now looking at it. Korvik, you are up right now.
Sweet. Is that a hit?
Oh, sorry, that literally just popped up for me. Yes, that is a hit.
Yay.
All right, you pull your axe and you swing. It immediately, you cleave into this skeleton, and in doing so, Jesus Christ, you hack into it, and you take out a large portion of its rib cage as well as part of its right arm. In doing this, are you going to use your cleave?
Would that hit Corin?
No. You get to choose the follow through.
Yes, then I'll use my cleave.
Okay. All right, go ahead and target the other skeleton and use your cleave.
Please.
That is also a hit, and it
Yeah.
should automatically. Yeah, it's already got the damage taken off. It minused it by. No, actually, it didn't do the damage automatically. I wonder why.
It won't let me click damage.
It should auto calculate it based on, because You don't get to roll for damage on that one. It just automatically does a certain number of damage, if I recall. Or is it?
No, it's
The
1d12.
second creature takes 1d12. That's right. It's the exact opposite of what I was thinking. It does 1d12. It either it's
Let me just
lagging
click
right
the.
now.
I'll just click the
or-
1d12 in the box.
Yeah,
Or-
that's fine. That's fine. It was the
That one
exact
worked.
opposite of what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah, because then it doesn't add the proficiency or anything. Yep.
Voila. Okay. You follow through and you slam into the shoulder of this other skeleton as you do this, and you can see immediately that they're very hardy in a sense, but you're any living creature, you would have just cut their guts open and they'd be scrambling to pull their entrails back in. And you don't know how to take this with these skeletons, as you have broken a ton of their bones in the process of doing this giant, swing of your great axe. But they're still coming. They don't seem to have even remotely registered the fact that you've hurt them.
Goddamn skellies.
All right,
Nice.
Corvic, is there anything else that you'd like to do with your turn?
Can I bonus action? Oh no, I can't. That's a feat. Never mind. No, that's I'm gonna yeah, I'm good there. We're good. End turn.
Okay. All right. Here comes the opposing rolls.
Oh god.
Let me know if you guys can hear this. I don't know why this hasn't been playing.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
I can hear it ever so faintly, but yes, it's there.
Yeah, it's nice.
The skeleton on the opposite side of you, Corin, instead of grabbing at you, attacks you. And you can feel as it's trying to claw at your back. Does a... Well, I can already tell you it hits. It's a 21.
Oh.
Okay.
9 points of damage. Jesus Christ.
It literally maxed out on its roll. It slashes into your back, unsuspecting. Corvic has literally just hacked into this thing, and you see, you hear this clatter of bones behind you, but you're too slow to react and turn around, and you feel as it cuts across your back. And Corvic, you immediately see the blood drip through his clothing from what just happened. I mean, it looked like it really got him.
Ooh, that's a bad one. That's gonna need a band-aid.
Glorfindel, the skeleton you just punched in the head immediately reaches up to grab out at you, and you see as it slashes at you. That is also a 21 with advantage. This one, it does 6 points of damage to you, Glorfindel.
You fucking rolling max? My god.
No, not even
21?
close. The 9 points of damage was max.
No, the attack rolls. My god.
Need you to roll with disadvantage.
Yeah,
Ariane, you see all hell breaking loose around you as these skeletons are climbing up into the boat and around the boat to try and grab at you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to firebolt them. I targeted one.
Fireball?
I would have blocked by a wall.
Oh my god! What the fuck is with these walls?
Fucking idiot, Miles.
I'm scouring the area. There's nothing there in terms of walls.
You
Like, it doesn't
idiot.
exist. There's,
The walls.
I don't know what's interfering with this. It
There's
just
no
makes sense.
walls.
Oh, which one are
Roofs.
you attacking? Is it the one to the northeast of you?
Yes.
This one.
There's-
Let me know if you can attack it right here.
Okay.
I'm hoping it doesn't give you disadvantage on the roll.
Nope.
It won't let you attack it.
Not at all.
What the fuck is going on with this? Go ahead and just make a roll with your firebolt without targeting the creature, and then what we'll do is we'll go from there.
Okay. It says I must target a token before rolling the attack.
Oh my god!
Did you target the token, Lucy?
No, it says I must.
No, I was trying to get her to do it so that it wasn't gonna finagle what was going on.
Oh.
Let me know. I'm gonna move you right here. Try and attack it.
I'm blocked
just
by a
didn't-
wall.
I have no idea why it's doing this.
You're a bitch.
I think it should just die then.
I mean,
Oh, yeah?
it's hard to argue. It's
So
hard to
the-
argue with
just-
that logic.
Do this for me instead. Go ahead and roll a d20 and then add in your proficiency bonus and your +4. So it would be 1d20 plus 6. All right,
Aw.
18 is a hit.
Oh, great.
And so go ahead and give me a
Damage.
1d10 for your damage roll.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
a max damage. Nice. All right. This skeleton looks at you, and you see as it starts to reach towards you, and with just panic casting, you unleash this firebolt and you slam it directly into its face. You see the fire go into its eye holes and its mouth, and you see its head blown back as it's charred, and you can see the entire back of its skull blown out from the blast as you do this. It is still moving.
Damn. Eat fire, bitch. Oh, it didn't
Is there
actually.
anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. Glorfindel, you had already gone. Carrie Ann, this skeleton you just went about just basically trying to disintegrate. It looks to you almost as if it doesn't register what you did. It doesn't seem to show any emotion or any kind of humanity for that regard. And this cold feeling comes over you as it reaches out to grab you. Go ahead and give me a strength or dexterity saving throw, whatever you have that's higher.
Oh, yeah. I have a +2 in dex. I have a -1 in strength.
Oof.
Why is that letting me? Oh, there it is.
Okay. So that is a failure.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So this is what happens. Corin and Corvic, you
Oh
guys.
wait, can I have used Fuma Ward?
Does that allow you to get advantage on saves?
Oh no, just for the initial attack.
Oh, the Pneuma Ward?
Yeah.
Oh no. You just you prevent a creature from coming to harm. Like it doesn't do additional damage.
No, I know. I didn't know if it would have blocked the initial attack.
Oh no. Because it's
Oh.
just grabbing you. It's not
Oh.
hurting you.
Damn. Okay.
So this is what you guys see, Corvic and Corin. You are busy with the hellacious things going on around you, trying to defend yourselves, and you hear a splash. And when you look over, you realize Carrie Ann has been pulled into the water. You are now off the boat, and you are trying to swim to keep yourself afloat. It still has a hold of you, and it begins to pull you down. So as of right now, you are 10 feet underwater,
Ooh.
No.
and it is pulling you down.
No.
Can I negotiate something?
Oh yeah.
Can I spend my inspiration and all of my next turn to dive after Carrie-Anne right now?
I will let you do it on your turn.
Well,
Oh.
9.
So as of right now, you hear this and you realize she's gone, and you see as she starts to go under the water.
I gotta remember this happens in like 6 seconds.
Yep. All right, Corin, you see as the skeleton that you just blasted away swims back over very quickly and makes its way up onto the boat, and climbing up is now in the boat with you guys and reaches forward to attack Corin. Is a miss on Corin. Corin, you are so panicked seeing what's happening, you go to lean backwards and the entire boat rocks in the process, and the skeleton actually falls forward and misses you as it tries to grab at you with these pointed clawed fingers.
It was totally planned.
All right. Corvic, to the right of you, the one that you just took out a giant portion of its rib cage, it claws at you and tries to slash at you. That is a miss. You take your great axe and you bat its arms to the side and completely away from you. Gil, to the left of you, this skeleton reaches up and attempts to pull you off the boat. You feel as it grips onto you. Give me a DC saving throw, or I'm sorry, saving throw, either strength or dexterity.
Let's see. We're gonna go strength.
Okay, that's a success. You feel it grab onto your arm, Gil, and you slam out, and you feel its grip weaken as it just almost falls off the side of the boat and claws onto the side of the boat to try and pull itself up once again after this happens. Okay, Gil, you're up. Oh wait, can you guys see the waves moving?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure that was visible.
What I'm going to do. There's so much going on. Gosh. No, I know Corin took some damage. Corvic took some damage too, right?
No, I don't think
Feels just fine.
Corvic has not been damaged at all.
Or was it? Who else took damage? Was it Glorfindel?
Yes. Corin and Glorfindel.
Who looks worse? I'm assuming Corin.
Corin got a terrible gash wound on his back.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is. I hate to use this as early, but I think I kind of need to, given the circumstances. Is there any chance I can move the boat while we're doing this?
Are you gonna try and use the oars with the skeleton?
As part of my movement, could I move it with the oars?
You can try to. I'm
Ooh,
gonna say
like
you're
that.
gonna roll an athletics check with disadvantage.
Ooh. I don't know if I like that. Well, I lose my.
I mean,
action
there's
if I do
literally
that.
two skeletons on either side of you where
Yeah.
your oars were. You know what I mean?
Will I lose my action if I do that?
I would say that would be your action, yeah.
Okay, then I'm just going to at least try to take care of something by us.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Because I think I'm gonna have to do a multi-selection, aren't I? I don't know why it's not letting me.
Somebody's casting a big spell.
I don't know why it's not letting me select anything right now.
Do you have the actor thing selected in the top left corner?
Ah.
You have to have the.
Oh, never mind. I figured I was measuring before. That's why.
Yep.
What was it? It was control something to multi-select.
If you hold shift.
Oh, shift.
Yeah, shift, click, and then, or if you hold shift T, and you go over each one individually and shift T, and that'll.
That's what I had to do last time.
Allow you to select multiple. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I did last time. Let me double check the distance. Because it's anyone within 30 feet. So this guy too. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna throw up a turn undead.
Look at Gil with his crazy shit he always throws up here.
Gil's gonna grab
By the way,
his
this is what he did for the last combat, Corbett, and it sent all of them except for 2 running.
Gil is going to grab his
Nice.
amulet and he's going to have a booming voice and just say, "Be gone, undead."
Okay. And that's specifically for any of them within sight?
30 feet. Did it not show up on the screen?
Oh, within 30. No, I don't see it at all. Do you guys?
Oh, Gil's
I
target
haven't
is
been
blocked
seeing
by a
anyone's
wall.
God damn. Can you fuck. Can you cast it without targeting anybody?
Yeah, hold on. Too funny. Alright, let's take off
Unreal.
everyone. Alright, that's really funny actually. Okay. Oh, it still says I'm not targeting anyone, but it says I must select a target before attacking. Let me just try one next to me and see if that works. Nope, he's got a wall. Hold on.
What the fuck?
Let's try again.
It shows
Nope,
a
it's
level
got a
of
wall.
depravity Miles has for cheating.
This one? Nope, that one's got a wall too.
I just don't understand.
He wants us to lose.
just-
Yeah, I can't get my turn undead to pop.
All right, so I'll mark your stuff down on your character sheet. We will mark out that you are using turn undead here.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so you are using one use of your channel divinity to do turn undead.
Yes.
What's the DC save?
Actually, it's not showing me unless I clicked on, unless I got it to pop. It just says wisdom saving throw. It's not showing me. What is my wisdom saving throw?
So the wisdom saving throw would be 8 plus 2 for your proficiency modifier plus your wisdom modifier.
Plus
so
4.
it's a DC 14.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds right.
All right. And that's within 30 feet. So let's do a quick measure.
It should be everyone on our boat and then the one just next to Corin on the left.
Gotcha. So I got 5 saves to make. All right. All right. DC 14 wisdom saving throw. Okay. So this is what happens. So we're gonna go in clockwise. That's 1, 2, 3. Gil, you hold this up and you shout this out, and you see immediately as 3 of the skeletons on your boat, the ones surrounding Glorfindel mainly, all immediately throw up their arms, letting go of the boat, and you see as they begin to sink into the water immediately, the moment you do this, and this blinding light shines out from you. However, the one directly next to you looks on at you for the briefest of moments as if going to be affected the same way before reaching up to grab you. The one next to you, Corin, here, also simultaneously, you see as it immediately looks over, sees Gil, who's doing this, and you see as it lets go of the boat and starts to sink.
Get out of here, you weirdos.
All right, Gil, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Yeah, there is. Let me double check this. The distance on this real quick. Where the hell is it? Oh, geez, there it is. Oh, I'm good. I'm going to target Corin, and I'm going to do Healing Word.
Okay.
Me?
Oh, there's a wall in my way.
Oh my God! Go ahead and give me what's Healing Word? 2d8.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Healing Word is 2d4 plus my modifier, which is.
You know what? Let me. Do you care if I try?
Oh, go ahead.
I want to see something. Okay, so I've got him targeted right now. I'm going onto your character sheet to click Healing Word. I want to see if that actually does something here.
I'm just
Did that
plagued
do
by
it?
walls.
You're not
No.
gonna believe this. I can see it. It's like target confirmation. Is this what you want to do?
Weird.
I have no idea why.
It's I don't know, something. So it'd be, but it'd end up being 2d4 plus 4.
Do you want to go with that roll? You can roll 2d4 plus.
Yeah,
4.
I'm just gonna roll the.
Yeah, you go ahead and roll.
That's annoying.
I don't know why it's letting me do it, but you guys can't. That makes no fucking sense to me. I use the spell, just make the roll. You already have the spell deducted. Literally just 2d4 plus 4.
Yeah, so let's do. I'm just gonna roll 2d4 and then we'll add. So
Right,
10.
there you go. All right, so Corin, you feel as these healing energies wash over you, as you can hear Gil on the other boat calling out as he's shining this shining beacon, sending these skeletons fleeing under the waves. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm assuming we can't use our movement because we're on a boat.
You can always get in the water.
Oof. Yeah, I don't know if Gil's the best at swimming. Plus, there's no way he'd make it to Carrion in one turn. He's just gonna stay up here and try to be supportive. You guys got this. One of the skeletons is right next to me. God damn it.
Okay, this skeleton you see completely sink under the waves. You no longer see it.
Good riddance.
This skeleton right here, however, looks at you, Gil, and tries to rip your face off.
Gil says, advantage.
Oh, it's because the other one's on the other side of you, flanking you technically.
Oh,
that is a
Jesus Christ.
15. You have a 16 AC.
Don't
It
think
misses
I have
you.
a 16 AC.
You realize as it reaches up to grab at
Don't
you,
think it's-
you throw your arm out and smack its hand to the side just at the last second, and your boat rocks, and you can see as it just clutches the side, trying to grip on to maintain and be able to attack you further. Okay.
Yeah, hit you?
No, I missed.
Oh, good.
Also, Mile, your
Good.
rolls are public.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
I'll fix that. But I'm not worried about it.
He just wants to watch
but-
he wants to watch us die. That's okay.
Yeah, I gotta make sure you guys can't see this. Making it private. All right. Corin, You see as the skeleton that was next to you, that was trying to slash it, immediately lets go, and you see as it sinks beneath the waves.
Bye,
That
bitch.
one also gone. Excuse me, Corin, you're up. Like I said, you have the skeletons in the boat with you, and you see Carrie
Oh my
Ann
god.
being pulled underneath the waves.
I didn't even realize one was in the boat.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Crawled into the boat with them.
Let's see how this works.
Are you doing it off to the right?
Yeah.
Okay, don't forget Alan's there, so you have to move him. Unless you-
Alan.
Alan!
you see as Alan begins flying over where Carrie Ann has pulled down, just cawing out. All right. Go ahead and cast a spell. Roll for damage. Well. All right, and both of them fail miserably. You deal 12 points
Bye-bye.
of damage to both of them, and in the process of doing so, you see as Corin looks out at them, Corvic, and you see as he slams his hands together in a clap, and their bones literally are obliterated to such an extreme. You see their entire bodies flung apart, thrown over the water in front of you, and you see multiple splashes as this happens, as they sink into the lake. All right, both of them are killed instantly. From the combination of yours and Corvic's damage, they're gone.
Rose.
Okay. Corn, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I want. Well, I can't really do too much. Is that one? Okay, that one's still threatened. I'll have Alan give.
It's underwater.
Oh.
It's 15 feet underwater.
I'll have Alan just try to track Carrie Ann then.
Okay. You're seeing she's getting darker and darker as she goes under the water. Or, well, Alan is, and he's calling out. He's just drawing attention.
Oh.
All right, Corvic, you are up. You can go ahead and do what you said you wanted to do now.
Yeah, I will just. I'm assuming I don't have any gear on other than just me grabbing my great axe, so I'll just toss my great axe down in the boat and jump in after Carrie Ann.
You jump into the water and you take this cold plunge into the lake. All right, so go ahead and move your token. So just remember, all of this is considered difficult terrain because you're swimming and you don't have a swim speed.
I don't care.
You swim down, and almost immediately you see Carrie Ann being pulled, gripped by the skeleton, down into the deeps. You manage to swim all the way to her. What are you doing?
Can I use my action to give her help so she can I just pull her up to the surface? I'm strong enough.
I
right?
will. So I'll do you one better. I will let you attack the skeleton with a grapple to negate its grapple, and
Okay.
you can instead grapple it. How about that?
I want to grapple the grappler.
You grapple the grappler. Go ahead, and so basically, you grappling
Unarmed
it,
strike.
I just roll a DC strength saving throw on this thing to combat you. I'm sorry, technically it's dexterity for this thing, but your DC for you to make this is going to be 8 plus your proficiency modifier plus your strength modifier. So what's that DC? I just looked at your character sheet. I think it's 13.
Oh, sorry, I've been talking on mute this whole time. Fuck. Yes, 13.
Okay.
I'm sitting here like, Miles, it's 13. It's 13, Miles.
Miles!
Muted! Muted! Alright, making a dexterity saving throw. Alright, it is literally a 17, unfortunately.
Well, they're very
You
dexterous.
You grab at the skeleton and you try and rip its hands off of Carrie Ann. It's still clutching onto her, pulling her further and further down. And you're going with it because you're grabbing on. You feel your hands slip and you see Carrie Ann pulled further into the dark.
No.
Okay. Corvic, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Corn is now alone on the boat with a skeleton.
I can't move. Can I just let myself sink? Is that an action to sink?
So I believe, I want to say there's certain rules that allow you to do so if you weigh enough. What do you have on you right now? Do you have a heavy amount of weight?
No, I just have my body weight, which is, I think. Oh, yeah.
How much does your armor weigh?
I don't wear armor.
Oh, never mind.
My armor's my body.
You're pretty much.
I'm 250
stuck swimming
pounds
with your swimming speed.
Sweet Jesus.
I
You're a
mean,
big
I'm
boy.
4 foot, 250 pounds. So I mean,
You're only 4 feet tall?
yeah. I'm a dwarf.
In
That's tall
real
for a dwarf.
tiny.
That's a
He's a
short
good dwarf.
The
Barrel
short
chested,
shit dwarf.
scary man. All right. So Corvic, you're watching as this skeleton is just out of your reach, pulling Carrie Ann down further. At this point, you realize, it's just a matter of time before, you both are down too far to make it back. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Anything
I just want to make sure before we move on.
Shit.
Wait, aren't you raging?
No, I didn't rage.
Oh,
It wouldn't have
would
helped
give you
here anyways.
advantage. Well, it doesn't give. It gives you advantage on strength check though.
That wasn't a strength check.
It wasn't.
If because when you're raging, does that increase your strength? I can't remember.
No.
It gives me advantage on strength check.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
okay.
Yeah. Which was my initial plan, but then Miles said, "I'll do one better." And look where we at now.
Wah, wah.
No, that's everything I got, guys.
Okay.
I'll just look at Carrie Ann as she goes down. Just give a subtle wave. Goodbye.
Well, thanks for the help, though.
Wild.
So Corvic, as you're in the water struggling, above Glorfindel, you see the skeletons nearest you immediately let go of the boat and begin to sink into the water to get away from Gil. Carrie Ann,
Yep.
you see as Corvic in the water, you're struggling at this point, and you can see the skeleton is gripped onto you. I either need a dexterity or a strength saving throw from you to get free from its grasp so you can swim back up to the surface, or you can do something else. It's up to you.
Okay. I'm gonna try to ungrapple myself. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
All right. It is still clutched onto you and is not letting go. You see, it's just trying to pull you further and further down into the water.
This
Is that-
motherfucker.
Is this an action? Would that be an action?
Oh, no. This is just you to get free of its grapple.
Okay,
That's-
can I pass
Yeah,
this?
to be clear, you have to use your full action to get free of its grapple. So, like, you making that check is you using your turn.
Damn. Okay.
That is rough.
Okay. Let me see if I have anything bonus action wise. I don't think there's.
It's by the way, it's known as the escape action in 2024.
Oh, great. Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Oh no. Oh, poor
Okay.
Lucy.
So Carrie Ann, as you're being pulled
Carrie
down,
Ann,
you
no.
realize, you can feel this
No.
cold terror descending on you as the light above you is getting darker and it's fading away as you're pulled down further. Glorfindel, you are up. You see the skeleton directly to the southwest of you has let go of the boat and it's starting to sink. Meanwhile, the one to the southeast of you is openly attacking Gil.
Now, how far? I mean, I guess I wouldn't know, but
You heard a splash earlier, and as you look over at the other boat, you realize Carrie Ann and Corvick are gone off the boat, and Corin is desperately fighting the skeleton in front of him on the boat.
all right. Um.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just debating on jumping in after her.
Oh, I got you. Just remember, all of the movement you do is difficult terrain because you don't have a swim speed.
I don't think
So
you didn't put any swim speed for anybody.
no, yeah, and that's exactly it. It's like you moving 60 feet that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could almost make it to her underwater.
Sorry.
I'm actually part fish.
Well, technically, I could make it to her because I can just bonus action dash.
That was a good one. I liked it.
I bet this is why he didn't give us the ability to play bullywogs.
Carrie Ann, what's your Constitution modifier?
Let me check.
Oof.
I'll jump in.
Oh, it's a +4. Holy shit! No, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah, you're totally fine.
Good thing we all have good constitution.
Good thing I'm a monk and can move forever.
True.
I will say, finish this one off, Gil, and then I jump in after.
All right, hold on. Are you gonna run past it? Are you
It's not
try
gonna
swim
touch
past
me,
the
don't worry.
skeleton?
It can't touch me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm using Step of the Wind, so I can use as a bonus action. I can use disengage and dash at the same time. So
Very
Yeah.
nice.
He go quick.
Okay, so you literally leap out of the boat and dive
I jump
with
off
a
its head.
splash into the water. Glorfindel, as you do this and you dive down into the murky depths that are here, you see Carrie Ann and Corvick struggling with the skeleton as Corvick's trying desperately to grab at it and free her. Meanwhile, she's trying to break free of its arms that are clasped around her, dragging her down. You make it to them. Do you have enough actions to do anything here?
I have an
No?
action still.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
So, I'm going to. Do I just hit it?
You certainly could.
Yeah, I'll just hit it. I was just debating on trying to do one of these other things, but I think I'm just gonna hit it.
You know what the funny part is? Most people would get disadvantaged with their attacks underwater, but you don't.
Why?
Because it's his unarmed strikes. He doesn't get disadvantage. All right, as you go about doing this, you slam your fist into the side of its neck and you push with all of your force. Meanwhile, you grab hold of its head, pulling it to the side, and you feel an actual snap. Carrie Ann, you see as a head falls past you as its grip loosens, and you see as it sinks into the lake. Corvic, all three of you are underwater, and you're watching all of this happen as Glorfindel comes out of nowhere and basically pulls this thing's head off. You guys are just swimming around. You're seeing skeletons swim through the water away from Gil's boat right now. Okay, Glorfindel, is there anything else you'd like to do here? You just ripped the skeleton's head off. It is dead.
I'm pointing up. There's nothing else I can do.
Okay. Corin, the skeleton in front of you immediately lashes out, trying to claw at your face. That is a 14 on Corin.
Okay, shield.
Okay. At the very last second, it goes to grab at your throat and face with these clawed hands, and you immediately throw up this arcane barrier, the shimmering sheen of a shield, and it slams off of it, and you hear a scrape against this magical wall that illuminates with its fingers dragging across it. Okay, it misses. Gil, the skeleton to the left of you finally is completely and totally out of view as it runs away into the dark. Gil, you're up.
Okay. Just got this one next to me. Honestly, I think my best option is gonna just be try to hit it with the mace. Let's see if there's a wall in my way. Oh, there's a wall in my way.
Are you fucking kidding me? Go ahead and make a normal roll. Normal roll. Give me a normal roll.
So it's a +5 to hit with a d20, so 15.
15's a hit.
And then it's 1d6 +3, so let's do d6.
Go ahead.
Ooh, 8.
Okay, so 1d6 +3. Okay, so 8 points of damage. When you slam into this with your mace, Gil, you realize this is what you should have been using for certain. As you slam into it with the mace, you shatter the bones so well, and the weapon is so effective that you effectively obliterate it almost instantaneously. It dies right off the bat.
Be gone, undead.
Okay. It's just super effective using that mace.
Oh shit. I didn't think that would be a thing. All right. Now that there's no skellies around me, could I just use my movement to move the boat?
Yeah.
Can I just move it as close to them as I can?
You're operating a vehicle. Technically, it's supposed to be your action.
Ah, dang it. Okay, I'll just wait till next turn if we're still in combat. All right, that'll be it for me.
Okay. Corvic, you are up. You're 10 feet underwater right now with Carrie Ann and Glorfindel.
I'm gonna swim.
Bam.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and get Karen again.
Are you just gonna pull her to the surface?
Yeah.
Okay. You spend your turn. I'm gonna say you use all of your movement to get you and Carrie Ann back to the surface as you pull her up. Both of you get to the surface as you are, met with fresh air and the sound of this scrabble happening between, or this scrap happening between Corin and the skeleton in the boat. You're watching as it's lurching towards him and he's throwing up this magical barrier to defend himself. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Like I said, that's just your movement.
Unless I can pull myself onto the boat, but no, I think that's everything. Oh, can I reach the skeleton from where I'm at?
Yeah, you can reach onto the boat and try and grab at it or do something.
Yeah, can I
Because
try and
you're-
grapple its legs just to kind of like immobilize it?
I'll say you can grapple it. Yeah, I'll roll a DC 13 strength saving throw for it.
You can throw it back in the water and then it grabs Carrie Ann as it's flying.
It fails. You reach over the side of the boat. The entire boat tilts in the process, and you grab hold of its legs at this point, and you can see as it looks down at you, Corvic, the moment you grab hold of it. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? That's
No,
movement and your attack action. Okay.
Yeah, that's everything.
Corin, you are not up.
What?
Carrie Ann, you have
Oh.
reached the surface, and you're currently floating on the surface. What are you doing?
Screaming, "Oh my God, thank you!" I was so scared. Can I feasibly cast Fireball on the one in the boat?
Okay. All right, you begin treading water and then raising both hands above to get your somatics proper and just kicking as hard as you can to stay afloat for the time. You cast the spell at the skeleton.
I'll be right back, Miles.
Okay. All right, an 11 unfortunately is a miss.
I'm too scared
You-
from almost drowning.
You almost go back underwater, your head dips in the midst of the casting, and you just shoot the firebolt up into the air. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, just hold on to the boat.
Okay. Glorfindel, you're up.
What about my turn?
You already went.
No, I didn't.
I swear, you
I
already...
cast shield, and that's
Oh, man.
as a reaction, you fucker.
I guess we have to let Corin go.
Jesus.
He's trying to kill us.
I guess you get to go. What are you doing?
Cast firebolt.
Oh, okay.
And he missed.
So original.
Hey,
Nat 20, oh my
Ooh.
God.
Take that,
All right,
Miles.
so go ahead and roll from the critical hit table.
Where's that at?
Yeah, get critted on.
It should be on your hotbar if you dragged it onto your hotbar.
Oh.
You get triple damage.
Holy
That's the
shit.
additional. So you literally you remember you have to roll 2 more d10s because it doesn't work the same as my other campaigns. You're rolling
So is it-
like you normally roll. So roll an additional 2d10.
I didn't. I'm confused. Where's my other D10? Is this?
No. That's the critical hit table.
Oh, so I roll 3D10.
That you haven't. I don't see any damage rolls from you yet. So it's technically 3d10. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
So you, Corvic, you're latched on to this thing's legs, and you see as Carrie Ann shoots up this bolt of fire, and it just goes awry and misses. The skeleton looks back at her while she's doing this. Corin stands up in the boat, grabs into its rib cage and grabs hold of its spine with both hands, and you see as he unleashes this spell and the skeleton practically explodes outwards, its entire body being flung around the boat, sinking down and plopping into the water around all of you. It dies instantly. That is a one shot.
Bye-bye.
That is the end of combat.
Gil's gonna say we need to hurry. I have about a minute on this. spell before they could potentially come back.
All
Be
right,
right
you
back. 1
hear.
second.
Yep. You see immediately as Gil beckons all of you back to your respective boats and everything. Is that what you guys are doing?
Sure, I'll swim back to the boat.
Yeah.
No, I
Okay.
mean I'm gonna swim underneath this boat and start rocking it like it's more skeletons. No, I'm just kidding.
Spooky, they're back again.
Oh.
And I'm gonna pop out like Jason Voorhees and grab Carrie Ann.
Good lord.
All right. As you've done this, like I said, you're about a quarter of a mile away from the island. And as you see it off in the distance, Corvic, Gil, the two of you immediately start in, rowing as hard as you can to get to the island as quickly as you can. And in a matter of a short period of time, you realize you've outpaced yourselves from the skeletons and made your way to reaching the shore of the island. I am going to move you guys. Actually, I'm not going to move you anywhere. I'm going to delete your tokens here. Just scroll back above.
No.
You're deleting
And
us?
I've deleted you.
That's not nice.
You officially have reached the island itself, and you can see something particular about the moment you reach the island. And I'm going to place your guys' tokens on the island.
Corbett, can you see the island now?
I can see it with my
I can
eye.
finally see it.
Ooh.
All right,
Why
I'm going
is
to
there-
describe some things to you. Okay. So the moment you touch down on the island, you can see there's not a lot here. In fact, almost everywhere around where you're looking right now, there's no identifying features. There's nothing here that you can actively see, except for Corvic and Gil. The two of you, I'm sorry, not Corvic. This is not pertinent to Corvic because of there's certain things in regards to Corvic there he gets the bonuses. He does not get the bonuses here. Gil, you immediately see something that looks fairly strange.
Oh.
So first off, all of you notice there is footsteps on the shore as you're approaching the island. By the time you pull your boats up, you can see it looks or appears as if someone else had their boat here at one point and had made their way, the footsteps in the sand, leading directly into the interior of whatever this place is. Gil, specific to you, as you get out of the boat and you begin to look around, you notice that the bush preceding the entryway here, you can see what looks to be a large stone slab barely obscured by it. No one else seems to notice this, but as you look at it, it looks fairly peculiar. It looks man-made.
Gil's gonna walk over and take a look at it.
Okay. For clarity, this is the bush that I'm talking about.
Which one?
This bush right here. I don't know if you
There's
saw
the
the
bush.
thing. Yep.
So you see guys just see Gil walk over to this bush and start messing with it.
Okay. So Gil, as you make your way over to this this bush, you notice that there's something inscribed onto this slab. Are you doing anything? You can't see it fully because it's obscured by the bush.
I'm gonna pull back what's the bush.
You pull back some of the leaves and branches and twigs on this, and in doing so, you reveal what appears to be a snake inscribed onto this very large stone slab. And as you begin looking at it, you see that there are, what appears to be arrows that have been shot into certain sections of the snake. Other than that,
Huh.
it has no other defining features. And frankly, you don't know why someone would do this. It just might be an artistic mural.
So he is going to make everyone aware. Be like, there's a weird tablet here with an engraving of a snake and arrows shot inside of it. Does anyone know what this might be?
Oh, we made it.
Little late.
Oh,
That
So,
was fun.
did you hear what Gil had said? Corin, he had walked up to this bush because he had noticed something odd, like there was a stone slab on the interior of this bush that he saw when he had reached the shoreline. And when he had come over, he had pointed out that there's something very odd and peculiar about it, as there's basically an etching of a snake with arrows sticking out of it.
Can I take a look at it too, just to see?
Yeah, you guys can take a look at it.
sneak.
All right. As you begin peering at it, you see exactly what I described to Gil. You realistically, none of you seem to find any kind of connection to this outside of it doesn't appear to be any kind of particular snake. It's very vague
Well,
in its
I did not mean to do
interpretation.
that. God damn it.
Nope, you're fine. You're fine. As you move over, and I'm gonna let you know what you see when you move over to the interior of there, Glorfindel. But as Gil and Corin are looking at this, or while anybody's looking at it, it's just a vague, generic drawing, or I'm sorry, etching of a snake with arrows sticking out of it. Like there doesn't seem to be any defining features about it. There's no signatures. There's nothing. Very plain, very
Is
straightforward.
there like a religious symbol or something?
No, you don't think there's anything of that nature to it. I mean, genuinely, it's too generic to really pin down to anything. It looks like somebody just did this.
There has to be some kind of reason as
I'm
to
making an
why
arcana
they
check
did
about
this.
it.
Let me by the way, if you guys ever see, can you guys see the square that's there?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a trigger.
If you guys
Yeah.
ever see those squares, that is something that will transport you. And I leave that available. That's visible on the map. That's going to move you to the interior. So I'm gonna put your token back here for Glorfindel, but just know that if you move onto that, it's gonna move you over somewhere else entirely.
That's fun.
Yeah, I have those in my game. How you guys get from floor to floor and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. And so, but again, you don't see any kind of defining features other than, what I described to you. It's very generic. It's just some sort of artistic etching of this snake with arrows in it.
Nothing seems interesting here, then I would have peeked inside. So.
Okay.
I feel like we should keep a note of this. It could be something important inside.
Glorfindel, as you... Oh, go ahead.
Oh no,
Ooh,
go ahead.
As everyone's doing that, Corvic is going to most definitely make sure that the boats are pulled up, close to the land, and tied together, and then tied to a stone.
And then tied to a stone.
And then tied to stone. All right. As you are sitting there and
That's not going anywhere.
Corvic is moving the boats on the
Just slap that
shoreline and
thing.
really securing them. Just making sure his promise to Doral doesn't end up with him not getting his stone back and you guys not losing your boats and not being able to escape from here.
That is a very good idea. Yeah.
But you seeing him in action, Glorfindel, you move your way over to the entryway and you realize what you're looking at is fairly odd.
Yes, it looks odd.
Quite strange. Quite strange indeed. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that really blew you up on that.
It
So
did.
what I'm gonna do,
Can
Ooh.
we make any check
Wow.
about this, Miles?
world did that do that? That's so weird. Okay, so just for your future reference, nobody step on that square. So it is seriously fucking things up right now. Definitely do not step on the square.
We
Hold
can't
on.
make any history or arcana check about this symbol.
No, that I told you. There's no define. You know nothing about it. It doesn't have any kind of defining features. There's nothing that it seems to have any kind of significance for. It's just a drawing, an etching of a snake. You know that there's definitely interpretation that could be had from it in a lot of different ways, but realistically, you have no idea what you're looking at. It's very straightforward for what it is. So I'm gonna move everyone over to this next section, and we will go from there. Because, like I said, that square is fucked up right now. I have no idea why it just did what it did to Kyle's thing, but
Enlargement.
Kyle's breaking shit.
gotta
I swear to God,
breathe,
there's a lot of stuff
so.
going wrong tonight. I'm not sure why it's doing what it's doing. All right. So, anyways, let me know when you guys get moved over to this page.
Ooh, creepy.
As you move over to look into the interior, I'm just going to move you guys inside what's here so you guys can have a better view of what's going on. If you guys want to move to the exterior, I'll just move you back over to the other page. So
Okay.
I'm going to put your guys' tokens on the inside of here. Let me know if you guys can see the map on the bottom.
Oh,
Can you guys see the room on the left over
found
here?
it. Yep, got it.
Alright,
Okay.
I wanna walk
So-
back outside now.
No.
I will cut you. I will cut you. All right. So as you move over to the interior, you realize what you're looking at are sarcophagi lining the walls of this place. On the floor, you can see a ruined mural of a sun, and it appears as if someone has drugged something very sharp or has taken a great deal of effort to like drag something like as if it were a pickaxe or something else that would be capable of damaging stone across in a pattern over the sun itself to destroy this mural. Beyond that, all around you, you can see the sarcophagi themselves, made of stone, have been damaged in various ways for the most part. One of which, the lid has been entirely removed. When you begin looking around the interior of this further, the only thing and the only way forward that you see are stairs going down. What are you guys doing?
So it appears on. Wait, who's it? Is it Gil? You're the cleric, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at this place over. Someone seems to have desecrated this.
I want to investigate around.
Okay. Go ahead and give me. I will request a roll here in a second. Who is doing what? I know, Corin, you said you want to investigate. Glorfindel, did you want to do anything? Is anybody aiding Corin as he begins to look around?
I will. Oh wait, I'm not proficient in investigation.
Do you have religion?
But I have perception.
I'll say you can look around.
I'll use my perception to. Oh, I do. I'd rather use my perception to look around because my perception's higher.
Okay, so
I'm not gonna
Gil,
touch stuff.
who's proficient in perception, by the way?
Me.
Just you?
I don't know if anyone else is.
Gil and Korvik.
I am.
Oh, what?
What? Who?
Who?
All right. So I am. That is the requested role for you guys, and this is the requested role for Corn.
Ugh.
Does anybody else have investigation as a skill?
Boom.
Boom.
Oh, I do. Wait, hold
Fuck
on.
off, Gil.
It says I'm half proficient.
Half
Oh,
proficient.
no. The only people. So Corn's the only one with investigation. I'm looking at my little chart that I have, and
What do you mean you
then
have half
Gil and
percep-
Korvik are the
It
only
says
ones
half
with perception.
proficient.
Oh yeah, Lucy does have half proficiency investigation for
I
some
wasn't
reason.
lying.
How
I
in
don't
the
know
world?
what
does
gave
come
that to
from?
you.
I don't know.
That's a really good question. What does that come
Usually
from?
that's like from a barge jack of all trades or something.
Yeah, that there you either have an ability that gives that, or that might just be a goof up from one of us messing around on your character sheet.
I was like, because that's usually not normal.
I'm looking at your character features and stuff. I don't think you get that at all yet. I don't think that's supposed to be there.
Can
Okay.
Alan help me?
You're cheating, huh, Lucy?
I'll cast light no
Yeah,
matter what to help.
unbelievable.
Oh yeah, we need light
Unbelievable.
because we're. Oh no,
There
it's
we
still
go, I just
morning, so
fixed it.
technically there's light.
You're good,
But
by the
we're,
way.
but
It's
we're
fixed.
inside.
I don't know.
You can see light pouring in through the doorway. It is
Yeah.
completely dark down the stairs.
Yeah, use your magic.
Okay, yeah, I cast light.
All right, Carrie Ann, as you begin to summon forth this orb, what are you putting light on?
Did that help me with
The
my investigation?
Hold on. What are you putting that light on?
on the end of my staff.
You put it on the end of your staff, and immediately the entire room is aglow with this arcane magic. You see much better in here. With the exception of the dim light coming in, shining in from outside. But now, with it fully being illuminated, Gil and Korvik, the two of you, as you begin to look around, realize almost immediately, just upon viewing the sarcophagi, they're empty. They're completely empty. As for Corin, when you begin to look around, trying to peer inside of these stone coffins and see if there's anything in the surrounding area that stands out, you find nothing. Oh, I'm sorry.
How
This is an
many-
additional conversation for Gil and Korvik. As the two of you are looking around, you can see that the hill above has, the tree, as well as some of the shrubs that are on the exterior of the hill that are growing above. The roots have poked their way through the ceiling, and there's stone debris that has built up on the floor because of this. And it's just a matter of time before the ceiling here isn't structurally stable anymore because of the growth of the tree above you. In addition to that, Korvik, you do not see it, but Gil, you do see it. As you look up, and no joke, very difficult roll for you guys' level, but you had the roll for it. As you look directly up, you can see the makings of what appears to be an opening in the ceiling that has been covered up by the roots of the tree.
How many coffins were there?
There's 6.
How many undead did we just fight?
So you fought a dozen of those zombies when you were in Briar Hollow, and you just fought I believe it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 skeletons.
Okay, my theory is not right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Korvik will go ahead and kind of look closer at the sarcophagi and kind of just start investigating with his hands and stuff, kind of see what he can find.
Gil just looking around because if he's not good at touching things.
Okay.
Neither is Corvic, but he's doing it.
Excuse me.
Disgusting. How dare you?
Oh,
Okay. I'm sorry. What are you guys doing?
Corvic's investigating.
Okay, so you're gonna take a roll at this. Okay. Give me 1 second to do this. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. So obviously this is the roll after whoever's proficient is doing it. But go ahead and make the roll. What specifically are you investigating?
The sarcophagi.
Okay,
Wait,
just
you're
the
proficient
stone
in
sarcophagus.
investigation?
No, he's
No,
not.
I'm just
but
doing
he's
it.
making the roll after you. So go ahead and give me that roll in the chat.
Oh, I wish that was a 20.
All right, so Corvic, as you begin looking around, you come up completely empty-handed, just like Corin. There's really nothing of real interest here. As you begin looking through all of these, there's no bones, there's no bodies, there's no, cast off remnants of what they had in the previous life. It's gone.
Well, my dwarven eyes don't see much, guys.
My dwarven eyes.
Should we proceed with caution down the stairs?
well, if there's nothing of interest in here, we might as well. This looks just like a burial chamber, or at least just the main room. There has to be more underneath.
Yeah.
And again, get out of here.
Nothing like the random dog interruption. Get out of here. All right.
Yeah, I'll start working my way downstairs also.
I'm not going first.
I'll follow you with the light spell. Go on.
Okay. You guys should be able to make movement with that. I'm just letting you know. And you should be good in that regard.
I will go third.
I will
Okay.
sneaky
So
sneak.
let me know when you guys all move down the stairs and get
Carrie,
I'll
did you
go.
go first?
Not on purpose.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, it looks like people are getting trapped on top of each other.
Oh no.
And are we supposed to be on another map?
No, you guys are supposed to be moving down the stairs. Remember I said they teleport you if you go down the stairs?
I don't see any stairs.
Directly to the south of you.
Nope.
It's because you're not looking at the map that I'm talking about.
That's why I'm asking if we're supposed to be on a different map.
So if you are looking at the image of the sarcophagi right now, right?
Ah,
If you move down and to the left of where all that is, there's a map.
I don't
And if
see
you
no
look at the map, what? You don't see a map? How does everybody else see it?
You
Oh,
might
there.
have.
I clicked it. Now it's there.
I found it.
Yeah, if you guys are clicked onto your tokens above, you will not be able to see anything.
That's such a dumb thing.
I'm just gonna have Alan travel with you, and he'll be in here. I'm gonna put him on top of this sarcophagus right here. All right, as you move down here, you see the exact concerning, alarming thing that you had seen in the previous entryway. As you make your way down the stairs, Carrie-Anne's light illuminating the entire area, you see numerous other sarcophagi, all of which are empty. They've been ripped open, or they've been damaged in some way, and you can see that someone has clearly been here meddling with what you see.
Does it look like? Oh, go ahead.
Directly to the south of you, Corvic, as you approach the edge of the room, you see engraved onto the floor with what appears to be white paint that has eroded greatly over time, the head of a snake. Its tongue sprouts out in a fork towards you. You can see it looks to be, fairly old from what you can tell. As for Gil, nearest to you is a doorway leading to the east. The stone door itself it's definitely something very old. It was intended originally, from what you can tell, to be just a stopgap and prevent anything from getting through this area, as there is no handle. And you can see that it clearly gets pushed in or out of the area. And you can tell so by the scrapes of the stone on the floor.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
With the broken sarcophagi, does it look like they're broken from the inside or the outside?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I'll do it.
Oh no! What if I just looked and
I
didn't
will
touch
give-
them?
Perfect.
Okay, so Corin, as you begin to look at them, you realize it seems to be an odd combination. When you look at some of them, it looks like there's handprints and other things of that nature on the interior where they've pushed out and over time managed to have destroyed whatever's there. However, as you look at some of these sarcophagi in here, someone clearly removed these lids and opened them up.
Looked like it was a combination. Someone was removing the lids and some were punching out.
Are any of them still sealed, or they're all open?
If you begin going to look around and check out all of these, some of the lids are just barely off, or they've been entirely removed, or they've been burst open at some point, or there's holes in the side of them. All of them are completely empty. While it requires you to walk around and actually look into each one of them individually, you realize there's nothing here.
Have we ever? Would any of us ever run into magic, like necromancy, or know about it?
Perfect
All of
spaces one.
you have heard of such things, but you know they're incredibly taboo. This is not something, the raising of the undead, you never imagined in a million years you would run across this. This is not common by any means. You've all heard of it, though. It's more like a tale of a tale, though. As for someone like Corin or Carrie-Anne, who is more skilled in the arcane, the two of them know that necromancy is very wide-reaching. While, basically raising the undead is a death sentence in a lot of kingdoms, where if they catch you doing it, they'll flat out kill you and they'll hang you. you know that there are more efforts beyond raising the dead with necromancy than that. There are other magics that can be performed that don't involve utilizing the corpses of once sentient beings or non-sentient beings. But the point is like what you're looking at right now, this is definitely highly illegal territory for anything south of here in most kingdoms.
I definitely think if the further we'll go, we'll definitely get some kind of answers or figure we might find somebody. I mean, if this is continuing, I can't imagine that they're not still here, or if they, I guess, rose everyone, they could have left, but the frequency of the attacks seems like they'd still be here in some capacity. There's 2 doors in here, right?
Yes, there is. There's one going to the south and one going to the east.
If I walk to this one, could I even try to attempt to see if I could hear on the other side?
Yeah, certainly. As you put your ear to the door, you hear nothing on the other side. No movement, no sounds, nothing. It's as silent as the grave.
Okay. Now I'll go. Corvic, do you hear anything with that door near you?
I'll take a quick Dwarven listen.
You realize the door to the south of you, Corvic, is very similar to the door in front of Gil at this moment. And as you put your ear to it, you hear nothing on the other side. Complete silence.
Nope, nothing. But real quick, guys, I am gonna tap out.
Oh, geez, I
No,
didn't
that's
even look at
fine.
the
Yeah, I
time.
just realized it's after midnight right now, guys. That is where we will leave off,
After
and
11,
we
what are you
will
talking
pick.
about midnight?
We will. Oh God, I'm sorry. It's midnight my time.
Oh.
Sorry. It's
Where are
11
you?
o'clock. I'm in Ohio right now.
You should be sorry.
They're not in Central Time?
No, anything east of Indiana is freaking an hour forward. In fact, I think about halfway through Indiana is
Yeah,
an
once you
hour
get
forward.
to Notre Dame.
Yeah, I know Elkhart for sure.
Bye,
But
you
anyways.
guys. Talk to you later.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye.